Hi all, Jessie B Scraplifting back with another process video. This one is for day 3 of May I Scraplift You, and we are doing Vanessa Bell. Here is the layout I decided to scraplift. I think it's fun and I don't know, it's just really cute. So I'm going to use this. I am doing these two pictures. This is my husband and then me and my husband shooting bows at a bow shoot. And I grabbed some papers out. So yeah, let's see what we can do. Okay, so I am going to take this striped paper here and I'm just going to glue it at the bottom. And I'm so glad I did that. I actually not sure why I did it in the first place, but I'm glad I did. So this whole layout, actually I have so many mistakes on it, and I leave them in here to show you how hard this simple layout was to do. Okay, so I am going to use my decorative scissors here, and I'm going to cut out a scalloped edge. And how I do that is I draw a line on the back of the paper I'm cutting. That way it stays straight, and then I can cut it out, and yeah, and it makes that banner piece. Since I don't have like um, punches that does borders, I use my decorative scissors, which I have a whole bunch of, and it works out just fine. So I'm trying to decide how I want my pictures to lay, and then I decide this is where I'm going to begin with my stamping. So here's my first mistake. I picked stamps that I liked, and these are all wood stamps. And I put them in colors that I liked, and I put them on the page, and I didn't like it. And I thought it was too busy, it was too messy, it was not for me. So I just peeled up the page and flipped it over, and then restuck down that stripe page back over top of what I had stamped on, and you can never see it. Yay! So that was my first crisis averted. And so now I'm just coming in and I'm just going to use this one arrow stamp. I figured arrows would be perfect since we are shooting archery here. And so I'm going to take and use the blue, and I'm going to make all the arrows point, when the pages turn the other direction, they point right. And then as soon as I get done here, I'm going to take that same stamp and I'm going to clean off the stamp and use that gold, it's like a greenish gold, mostly gold color, and I'm going to flip the arrow around so they are pointing to the left. And I'm going to stamp them all the way across the top here. Now this I like a lot better. I think it makes a nice looking pattern paper in the background stamping, and she has a lot of stamping up on hers, so kind of matches there. And now I'm going to go ahead and glue my page down, and I just getting it all glued down. I'm so glad I didn't do this beforehand because it was so easy to flip it. And now I'm going to use this blue floral print as my first banner across the top here, like that. And then my little scallop edge that I cut out with my scissors, I'm going to put it at the bottom here. So I like all that. Now I'm going to clean all that up. And now here are my two pictures. I'm trying to decide how I want them to sit, where I want them to be, and then I'm testing how this paper stamps, and so I just did it where I know the pictures are going to be, so then I was able just to stamp on it because this paper is thinner. I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to, you know how sometimes you stamp on papers and it bleeds. This one did not though, so that was nice. So I planned on doing a couple little clusters. I have the one to the side of the pictures there on the left side, and then I'm going to do a cluster on the bottom and a cluster on the top eventually. But here's where I decided I needed to mat my pictures. So I'm just using a piece of scrap paper that was on my desk, and sorry, my cat is in the way. Okay, so I'm just using this this scrap paper here, and I was trying to decide if I wanted to make it look like it was one, but then I decided I think that the pictures need to be offset a little bit. So they're going to be a little bit more like that. Not quite, but so this is where I decided I need to put a cluster at the bottom. But when I did the blue arrow, I rocked the stamp, and it put blue mark on there. And so I was trying to hide it, and I don't use block stamps very much because they're actually kind of hard for me to use because I like being able to see exactly where I'm putting things. And but I got quite a few of them, so I figured I better use them. And I don't have any other arrows in the acrylic stamps, so I only have it in the block stamp. So here's some little arrows. One says love, the other one says goal. So I stuck them down. Then here's some golden arrows out of one of these sticker books that I have. And so I'm just like adding arrows everywhere. I just figured, oh, arrows is a good theme. So I'm adding arrows to the top right of the picture of my husband, and then onto the side there on the left side on that banner, and then on the bottom, and then I add this word summer on the banner for my title. And then just a couple more stickers here of golden arrows. Then I grab another sticker book that I knew had some arrows in it. So I grabbed these yellow ones, and I'm just going to put 3 of them on here. Then I'm going to switch over to, I think, some gold. Yeah, I go gold next. So these are littler gold arrows. And so I'm going to put 3 of them down. And I'm making sure I switch the directions of the arrows so they're not all pointing in the same direction. And then I'm going to switch to some blue. And these are like a metallic blue. And they actually almost match perfect with that blue stripe of paper I put at the top there. So I'm just getting them on here. And I think these are the last of the arrows I end up putting on. And I really like how they look. And so now I'm going to come in with some drill, diamond art painting drills. And I'm going to add this yellow color. And then I grabbed that one because there's a green that I want to use too. So I'm dotting my glue here, which it spilled, so I had to clean it up. So dotting my glue, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is looking good. I'm liking this. And I get these a couple more spots on, and then when I pick up my little drills to put them away, I put them in the wrong spot. Like, if you notice, I picked it up and I put the ones it was supposed to go in up at the top, and because I had the other one that I wanted to use with these blue blue drills in it, and so I put it in I mixed up my colors. So I just set it off to the side. So, okay, I'll deal with it in a second. And so I'm putting the blues away. Now I gotta dump out those drills And I put the yellows in with the oranges. Good thing there wasn't very many orange left. And so I was able just to go through and pick them all out real easy. And then put the yellow green back where it was supposed to be. Yeah, just one of those things. And so there it is. I'm all done. I really like how this turned out. It's really fun. And if you like it, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And make sure you go and check out everyone else that's playing along with May I Scraplift You. Thanks for watching. Bye.